Boy, it is a funny thing in this world. It is a funny thing in this world when you ain't done much of shit in 25 years. Real talk. When you haven't done anything realistic, you ain't won a bowl game in years. You haven't won a New Year's Day bowl game in years. And you have not won a conference championship ever. And yet the second you say something about the Miami Hurricanes that even thinks that the Miami Hurricanes could make some real noise this year, and you voice that the number 4 ranking is a bogus ranking because they should be ranked higher. They should be ranked higher based on resume. And you say something nice. I hate using this word, but here come all the haters. Here they come. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Hurricanes Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez-Chaumont. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on the video. Appreciate all y'all. We're jumping on board this train. Hurricanes Unfiltered is where it's at. I'm going to bring you commentary unfiltered. I don't mess around. I keep it a buck all the time. I tell the truth as I see it, i.e., it's my opinion, but I bring you facts over feelings. So my facts come based, or my feelings come based on data. So if I was to watch these first 3 games and I saw Miami's defense get smoked like last year, but still be 3-0, I would sit here and tell you the truth. This team's defense is not very good. But that's not the case. That is not the case. Last year, we were hoping that that Cam Ward could carry Miami's offense into a deep run in the playoffs. That's what we were hoping for, because we all saw the defense was bad against Virginia Tech, Cal, you name it. It was bad for most of the season. And then you get to the last game of the year, you have a chance to get to the ACC championship, have a chance to get to the playoffs, and the defense lays a freaking egg. We all saw it, but we all had that fear in the back of our heads that, this defense is not performing. Well, here we are right now. We are 3 games in. The Miami defense looks fantastic. So what happens when I make my video about I think that number 4 ranking is bogus because I think they should be ranked higher because I think Miami's resume is better than everybody else's right now. And that means you should be ranked number 1 in the country, not number 4. And at worst, you're ranked number 2 because you're not going to tell me that Penn State's podunk you schedule so far has been amazing. It has not been amazing. It has not been amazing. Not at all. So when I make this video and then all of a sudden I'm getting comments on the video saying, "Oh, you Hurricanes fans, you ain't played nobody." Well, they just beat 2 ranked top 25 ranked teams. Notre Dame was ranked 6th in the country when they played them. I don't care that they lost to Texas A&M by 1 point on their home field on a last second play. Does that mean Notre Dame's not good now because they lost? Notre Dame could finish the season 10-2. In fact, they probably will. South Florida had just beaten 2 top 25 teams. What happens? Miami beats the crap out of them, and now all of a sudden South Florida is not respected as being any good. Now they're not good. South Florida is going to win probably 9-10 games this year. More than likely. That's a team that's going to win 9 or 10 games. But yet, you're going to respect Ohio State's win over Texas? Really? You're going to respect LSU's win over Florida? Oh, my bad. Florida lost to South Florida by 2 on its home field, and Miami crushed South Florida. LSU needed 5 picks and still only scored 20 points. LSU beat La Tech 23-7. LSU's win over Clemson. How good does that win look right now? Clemson just lost to Georgia Tech. Clemson got a lucky win over Troy. And here comes Dabo Swinney crying to the media. you don't want to, all I've done is win here. No, motherfucker. You fucking set a standard for your program, and now you are mad because they want to hold you to a standard that you set. You set that standard. No one else set it. So when you win, you're damn right they're going to be upset when you look like shit your first 3 games. But yet, looking like shit doesn't seem to affect LSU. Texas losing 14-7 and then looking like trash the next 2 weeks doesn't keep them from not being ranked 7th or 8th, depending on the poll. Georgia, 28-6 over Austin Peay doesn't seem to impact Georgia's standing, but you let it be an ACC team. 17 of the top 25 teams in the polls right now are either in the Big Ten or the SEC. So you already know who's the one making those damn comments when they're coming at me with, oh, well, hold your horses. You ain't played nobody. You got the weakest schedule in the country. No, Miami does not have the weakest. See, that narrative, they don't leave Florida until November. Who gives a shit? Who cares? They're playing at Florida State. They're not playing in Miami. So what does that matter? So they have a whole bunch of home games. And what? And what? That's how it worked out. That's how it worked out. Sitting here saying their schedule is trash, they beat 2 ranked teams in the first 3 games. And the FSU Miami game, guess what? That's a top 10 matchup on the road. I don't care that FSU was 2-10 last year. They won't be 2-10 this year. They'll be 4-0 going into that game on October 4th. And it's going to be an epic, epic game. And if Miami wins that game, then what? But if Miami loses, then they'll be saying, we told you so. There's a different standard that's held for these ACC squads. It's complete trash. It's bullshit. It's always been bullshit. But here come the haters. I don't like that word. Or maybe the sourpusses. Or you know what the reality is? They're just scared. These people are scared of what's actually happening here in Miami. I have been hypercritical in the past of Mario Cristobal and decisions that he's made that's cost Miami games. I have been. I was critical of the first game where he blew timeouts there too. Against USF, no complaints, no nothing to criticize. Nothing to criticize. And here's the reality. Here is the reality of the situation we have right now. Miami is underranked. It's a fact. And the people that don't like Miami immediately are coming out of the woodwork and questioning the Miami schedule, saying Miami ain't played anybody, blase, blase. South Carolina just lost 31-7 to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt sucks, man. I don't want to hear that Vanderbilt all of a sudden is good just because they beat Bama last year for the first time in forever. And then what did Vanderbilt do the rest of the way? What was Vanderbilt's record last year? Because, y'all SEC people love to swear by Bama. So Vanderbilt has a win over Virginia Tech, who stinks this year, South Carolina, and Charleston Southern. Like, take a breath. Take a breath. I know how bad Raw Tech is this year. Coach got fired in 3 weeks. Coach got fired in 3 weeks, people. Look at last year, Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt beats Alabama and then loses 3 of its last 4 games. South Carolina, LSU, Tennessee. They beat Georgia Tech in the bowl game. Okay, great. In fact, if you want to go back, they lost 4 of their last 6. So what was their record at the end? 7-6. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7-6. That's who beat Alabama, a 7-6 team. But Alabama's godlike, right? LSU wins 17-10 over a mediocre Clemson team. Oh my God, what a win. But Clemson's in the ACC, I thought. So wouldn't that win be shit? Make up your minds. Make up your minds. So Miami's played nobody. If Miami's played nobody, then LSU's played nobody. If Miami played nobody, then Georgia has played nobody because their first two opponents were trash cans. If Miami's played nobody, then Ohio State's played nobody because all they played is Texas. If Miami's played nobody, then guess what? Penn State's played nobody because they got 3 ducks on their schedule so far. Make up your minds. Or are you just scared of what might be happening down here in South Florida? Might you be scared that Miami is creating something that we have not seen now in 25 years? Might you be nervous that freshman talent is here now? It's not just transfer talent. Sure, there are transfer players, but Miami has talent that goes beyond transfer players. And that is what's happening right now. And that's why I am personally excited about what I'm seeing, because I know that next year, whoever the quarterback is, whether it's Luke Nickel or the kid that's coming out of Orlando Jones, or if they take another transfer, they're going to have guns, or they have bullets in the chamber for whoever's playing quarterback. The bullets are in the chamber. Mark Fletcher, I'm sure, will be back for his. I think he's going to be a senior. Malachi Tony will be back. Joshua Moore will be back. Again, I'm looking way ahead, but that's my excitement, is that no matter who is playing quarterback, there'll be bullets in the chamber, and there's development going on. You're finally seeing development go on. Younger players are coming in and developing. But it's okay. Don't be scared, homie. Don't be a crybaby and jump on a post. You can. I appreciate it. But it's you're showing your hand. Your poker face is bad. Your poker face is bad. Because when you expose yourself and sit here and say, they ain't played nobody, well, I suggest you go down the schedule and take a look at who's played 2 ranked teams when they played them on the schedule so far this year. Who's beaten? And you know who's done it? Miami's done it. USF has done it. I'd have to look at and search anything else, but I don't know who else has done it. Because I can tell you right now, OSU ain't done it. Tennessee ain't done it. Georgia ain't done it. LSU ain't done it. Penn State ain't done it. Texas ain't done it. Has Illinois done it? Because they're ranked in the top 10 now. When did Illinois become a fucking top 10 football team? Let me see. No, they played Duke, Western Michigan, and Western Illinois, and they're ranked in the top 10. Like, get the fuck out of here. They're ranked in the top 10, beating Western Michigan, Western Illinois, and Duke. Yeah, let's do a little experiment here before we go. Because there's nothing more ridiculous than when you see absurdness. When you see just absurd nonsense. It's so ungodly annoying. It's so ungodly annoying. So I already know off the rip that Ohio State, Penn State, LSU, and Georgia do not have 2 wins over ranked teams when they played them. I know that off the rip. Oregon hasn't even played a ranked team. Florida State has 1 ranked win. Texas has no ranked wins. Illinois, I just read you their schedule. Texas A&M has a win over Notre Dame. The other 2 games were against UTSA and Utah State. Those are their games. We can keep going. Oklahoma, 1 ranked win over Michigan. Iowa State, 1 ranked win over Kansas State. Like, this is what I'm talking about. These are ranked teams at the time they played. Ole Miss, they ain't played anybody yet. They got 3 no ranked teams. But we're going to sit here and we're going to have these conversations and sit here and act like these other schedules these other teams have are so fucking great. Most of these teams haven't even played a ranked squad. Or if they have, they've lost. USC jumped in the top 25 and they got wins over Missouri State, Georgia Southern, and Purdue. Like, please, man. I get it. Y'all scared. The people that want to hate on Miami are scared. You're nervous. You're nervous because NIL has evened the playing field. NIL has taken the money from the SEC. NIL has made this shit more even. And you don't like it. And I get it. And I know you're SEC people. I know you're Big Ten people. Because if Miami starts moving in that direction, y'all in trouble. Y'all in serious freaking trouble. Because who the fuck wants to live in Tuscaloosa, Alabama? Who the hell wants to live in, no offense to people in Ohio, Columbus, Ohio? I've been to Columbus, Ohio. Not for me. When you can't get those dogs out of Miami, out of Florida, to come to y'all small shit towns, what are you gonna do then? When they start coming back to Miami, what are you gonna do then? I love it. I hope y'all nervous. I hope y'all scared because I can see it just by the comments that y'all upset. And us Hurricanes fans, we're loving it. We're loving it. And yeah, Canes got to do it on the field. No question about it. No question about it. But I don't know if you've watched, but Carson Beck is completing almost 80% of his passes. He's back to being that dude. What do y'all think, Canes fans? They scared? They nervous? I think so. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, leave a comment. And all you non-Canes fans that want to come and talk shit about the Canes, bring it to the board, man. Let's talk, man. I'll respond. I love it. Once again, Hurricanes Unfiltered. Powered by Come On Now, the podcast. Come on now.